Beachbody champions, we're so excited to be here, getting started a little late. Apologies for that. And we have, I'm super excited today because we have Doug Moss, who is here today to go over our training for Road to Elite. Specifically, I'm going to do some training on team builder and team leader on your way to get to Elite. And so hope you have your pen and paper ready and are ready to soak in all the stuff that Doug's going to give you. And he's going to go over some of the handouts and things that are available to you in the coach office as well as on the champions page. So Doug Moss, time for you.
Thank you, Jen. Let me change the video. Okay, here we are. All right, guys, I'm excited to be live on the champions page today. I get the privilege of walking you guys through the Road to Elite program. Now, what I want you to understand is that we have a lot of coaches that every year they start the year with this goal of becoming an elite Beachbody coach. And it takes a lot of work to be an elite coach with Beachbody. There's a reason that of 350,000 coaches, we have 180 elite. But what I want to walk you through today is just to help you get an understanding that it's not complicated to be elite. It does take work to be elite. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through. I've got a quick PowerPoint presentation I'm going to walk you through. I hope that it'll kind of be descriptive and show you some basic things. So if you need to pause this as a video to be able to read things, you're able to do that. But I just want you to understand that the elite program of Beachbody really is built to celebrate coaches that get good at doing the fundamental activities of a Beachbody coach. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Share, I'm going to share desktop 3, share, and now I'm going to play my PowerPoint. 50,000 coaches, we have 180. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to jump into this, guys. The Road to Elite for Team Beachbody. This is what I want you to understand. We're going to go through this relatively quickly. I'm going to try and keep it as simple as I can so that if you have questions or comments, you can always come back to comment below. We'll try to pay attention to the comments to be able to answer your questions. But what I want you to understand is we used to have this program where every coach would start the year and they'd have this big goal of becoming an elite coach. And if you're on this on the champions page and that's your goal, that's fantastic. We want to help you get to elite. But in order to get started in the elite program and get on the road to elite, there's a few things you have to do before you can become elite. What we're going to do is we're going to start this year, 2020, headed towards becoming a 2021 elite coach. Okay. The first step is you got to become a team builder, and then you're going to become a team leader, a premier leader, and then you can end the year as an elite leader. Now, what I want you to know is there are recognition and awards as you go through this process, but I want you to kind of understand how it happens and what the activities are that help you get to each of these milestones within the Road to Elite. So here we go. What I want you to understand is as you think about this and as I describe each of the activities that it takes to be an elite coach or a team builder, a team leader, a premier coach at Beachbody, I want you to understand that there are some fundamentals I need you to be aware of, okay? And there's 3 things that as a coach, you're going to be doing and you're going to figure out how to get good at. The first one is you've got to get good at personally helping 3 people each month, which we call that hitting Success Club. You're going to hear Success Club a lot at Beachbody. And essentially, Success Club is a program that Beachbody has developed in order for us to track the activity of our coaches that are helping other people. So as you sell a challenge pack or you get somebody set up on an HD Shakeology, there are Success Club points that are used to recognize those activities. So the first goal of a Beachbody coach in getting into building the business is to start to earn Success Club, which means that you're committing to try and find a way to help 3 people each month by inviting them to a group, helping them in a challenge group, and really kind of diving into their fitness, their nutrition, and then you supporting them as their coach. Okay. The second fundamental that you guys have got to get good at is you have to get good at finding others that want to help others, meaning that you're signing coaches. Okay. This is a business of duplication. If you're going to build a business, duplication is a key piece to this. So Not only are you helping 3 people a month, in the process of helping 3 people, one of those 3 or 2 of those 3 or all 3 of them for that matter could be people who are saying, man, I want to do what you do as a coach. I want to be a coach and I want to help people as well. Well, in this program is building on this road to elite. One of the activities you're going to get recognition for is signing coaches. Okay. The third fundamental I want you to understand is this idea of helping your personally sponsored coaches now duplicate what you're doing. You're helping 3 people a month. I want your personally sponsored coaches to now start to help 3 people a month. So that's the activity of getting your personally sponsored coaches to start hitting Success Club as well. Okay. So again, the fundamentals are you personally hitting Success Club by helping 3 people each month, you then signing coaches and helping them get on the path to helping others. And then 3, now they're beyond that. And now they're starting to hit Success Club. And as you get personally sponsored coaches hitting Success Club, you're going to see that these 3 fundamental activities are the activities of an elite coach or of a coach that's on the path on the road to elite. So here we go. I'm going to show you what it takes to do the road to elite. So every coach in the entire network today, here we are, it's January 14th. Man, I can't believe January is almost half over. But we're 14 days into the year. You're setting goals for the year, and every coach in the network, doesn't matter what rank you are, doesn't matter where you are in your business, every coach right now is on the road to elite, starting out headed towards team building. Okay. So before you can become an elite coach, you have to become a team builder. Before you can become team leader, you got to be a team builder. How do you become a team builder? Well, there's 4 things you have to do. The first one is you have to personally hold the rank of diamond for 6 consecutive weeks. So you have to rank advance to diamond. Okay. Now, obviously the compensation plan, there's a little bit of an understanding you need to have as you approach this. I just need you to understand that becoming a diamond coach means that you've helped 8 people, 4 people on one leg, 4 people on the other leg, and 2 of those coaches have gone on to become emerald coaches where they've each helped 2 by personally sponsoring 2 coaches apiece. That would make you a diamond coach. Once you're a diamond coach, you hold it for 6 consecutive weeks. In your back office, you're going to see there's a little check mark that says, hey, congratulations. On the road to elite under team builder, you've held diamond for 6 weeks. We're going to check that box. I'm going to show you that screen before the end of this. Just understand that for team builder, these are the 4 boxes you're trying to get checked. The first one is becoming a diamond. The second one is earning 25 leadership points. Now, I'm going to go in depth a little bit on how to earn leadership points, but just understand that those 3 fundamentals I talked about really do help you get leadership points. Hitting Success Club, signing coaches, and getting your coaches to hit Success Club. That's where leadership points come from. I'll break it down in a few minutes. The third thing you have to do to be a team builder in 2020 is you have to personally develop 1 new emerald. Okay. What does that mean? It means that you're sponsoring coaches, and one of your personally sponsored coaches this year is going to sponsor 2 coaches, place 1 on their left leg, 1 on their right leg. They become an emerald coach. That's going to check that box towards you being a team builder on the road to elite. Okay. The 4th thing you have to do is you have to develop what we call weak leg volume. Now, I don't want to lose you, and I want to keep this simple. I just need you to understand that this is what we call a binary compensation plan. It means that there's you and you have 2 legs. Okay. One of those legs will have more volume than the other one. Whichever one has less volume, what you need to do to meet this requirement is you have to have 1,000 team volume on that weaker leg over any 5 weeks during the course of this year. Okay. So what is 1,000 team volume? Well, if we do it over 5 weeks, that means you're averaging 200 in TV a week for 5 consecutive weeks, which means that your total over 5 weeks is more than 1,000. And that would meet the requirement, and you would get a checkbox for that. Once in 2020, you have completed these 4 tasks. You're a diamond that held 6 weeks. You've earned 25 leadership points. You've created 1 new personally sponsored emerald this year, and you have 1,000 team volume on your weak leg over any 5 weeks during the course of the year. When those 4 boxes are checked, you're now a team builder. And at Beachbody, we ship you out a crystal trophy, and that gets shipped to your home to celebrate you of achieving the status or the level of team builder. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly. Team leader. It's just the next step on the road to elite. So take what you've already done at team builder, and now we're going one step further. I was a diamond, now I'm a 1-star, meaning I've developed one personally sponsored diamond, and I've held the rank of 1-star for 6 consecutive weeks. 50 leadership points. Well, I'd already earned 25. Now I've got 25 more for a total of 50. That'll check the box for team leader. 2 new emeralds or 1 new diamond. Well, to be a team builder, I had to get 1 emerald. Well, now I got to get another one, or that emerald that I helped create has now become a diamond, and that would check the box on what we call leadership development. The fourth thing, is 2,500 team volume on my weak leg. Again, binary compensation plan. You have 2 legs. One of them has less volume than the other. Over the course of any 5 weeks, you need that to average 2,500 in team volume. Sorry, not average, total 2,500 in team volume for an average of 500 per week. Now, you might be asking, why are we putting weak leg volume? That seems to be complicated to have that within the road to elite. And the reason is that as you're building this business, as you're getting started, we want you to be doing the activities of building income via the compensation plan. Okay, so the first thing you do to create income within the compensation plan is you earn bonuses and commissions by selling challenge packs and any product of Beachbody. The second way is you get team cycle bonus. Well, team cycle bonus, you're going to learn about that as you advance in the business. But this weak leg volume is really what helps determine what your team cycle bonus is going to be. And as you start to create a larger business and do the work to create this larger business, you're going to learn that that volume that's being generated on each of your 2 legs, left leg, right leg, weak leg, strong leg, that's going to determine what your income is coming off of the team cycle bonus. So why do we get you to focus on it in the road to elite? Because we want you to understand just some fundamentals of the compensation plan. And if we can get you to understand that now as you build the business, it's going to help you advance further beyond road to elite. You're going to be able to create more income for yourself. Premier, a premier leader at Beachbody. Again, you were a 1-star at team leader. Now you're a 2-star. You've held it 6 consecutive weeks. You had 50 points at team leader. Now you've got 75 at premier. You have 1 new diamond. Well, at team leader, you had to have 2 emeralds or 1 diamond. If you made the diamond, it'll check the box for premier as well. If you made the 2 emeralds, I need 1 of them to go diamond to check the box for premier. And here you need 5,000 team volume on your weak leg for an average of 1,000 per week. And that would make you a premier leader. And if you want to be an elite leader at Beachbody, you have to be a 5-star diamond coach by the end of the year, having held it 6 consecutive weeks, or 1 week in December. You have to earn 105 leadership points. Let me be clear, we add this word balanced because to be elite, you can't just do all acquisition. So I'm going to explain the points and explain the caps a little bit to you, just so you understand. But elite really requires you to start to be good at signing coaches, at Personally Hitting Success Club, at signing coaches, and at getting your personally sponsored coaches into Success Club activity. Okay. As an elite leader, you have to also create 2 new diamonds over the course of 2020. And you have to have 5,000 team volume, the same that you got on Premier, meets the requirement for elite. So for elite, we're not pushing you to get more weak leg volume. We're pushing you to have the same as what you had at Premier. Okay, we're going to keep going. I know that this is taking longer than I thought it would, but I want to make sure you guys understand it. Road to elite, again, you start at the beginning. You're going team builder, team leader, Premier, elite. Every coach in the entire network today is waiting to get to team builder. Sorry, not waiting, working to get to team builder, doing all the fundamentals that are going to get them there, and then heading to team leader and premier and elite and beyond. I want to focus today on team builder just for a minute. I want you to understand that, man, that's the first goal. We've got to get you to get to team builder. How do we do that? Well, we leverage those fundamentals I've talked about of hitting Success Club, signing coaches and getting your coaches to hit Success Club. Now, we're going to break down the points just a little bit. Now, I don't want to confuse you and I don't want to lose you in this conversation, but let me walk you through it simply so you understand how you're going to earn those 25 leadership points. The 25 points come from 3 categories. The first one is what we call acquisition personal volume, otherwise known as APV. Okay, how do you earn those? Well, when you're in the process of helping 3 people a month and signing coaches and customers, what happens with that is there's volume that's being produced. That's called PV. When they buy it, it's PV. It's called acquisition personal volume because you're helping them acquire and you're working with your leaders to get, or they're buying and therefore personal volume is being generated. You earn points based on that PV that's being generated through your acquisition. Okay. What does that do? Every time it adds to 500, you get 1 leadership point. Okay. Again, I'm trying to get you to 25 to get you to team builder. So within acquisition, you're earning points throughout the course of the year. And so you get 1 point every time that APV equals 500. Now, if 1 month you have 700 in APV, 500 would come out. We'd give you a point for it. The 200 that's left would carry over into the next month to help you continue to accumulate this APV. That's the first category. Again, what are you doing to earn these points? You're signing coaches and customers, you're helping 3 people a month, and essentially you're hitting Success Club. Category number 2 is called new PS 1 plus SC. So let me explain. It sounds a little complicated. What it means is you as a coach are signing new coaches. Okay. As you sign a new coach, if they get 1 Success Club point within what we call their first full month. Well, the first full month, what it does is the first month they sign up plus the following month. So if you signed me as a coach on January 1st, I would have through the end of February. If you signed me on January 30th, I would have through the end of February. Okay. Now, if you sign me and I go get any Success Club points, 1 point, you get a leadership point for that via this category. So you're trying, again, we're trying to get you to 25 points. So I need you to be signing coaches and getting them into the activity of Success Club by helping somebody. If they get 1 point, you get a leadership point for that activity. And throughout the course of the entire year, however many times that happens, you're going to get leadership points for that. The third way you earn points is what's called personally sponsored coaches in Success Club, PSSC. Okay. So how do you earn these points? Essentially, it's we take your coaches you signed last year in 2020. I messed that up. That's wrong. The graphic is wrong. It should say 2019 and 2020. Okay, not 2020 and 21. So coaches you signed in 2019 and coaches you signed this year in 2020 are eligible to hit Success Club and get you points in the PSSC category. Okay, so let's be clear. If I signed Jen as a coach last year in October and in January she hit Success Club, I get a leadership point for that. Okay, if I signed her back in 2018 and she hit Success Club, I don't get leadership points for that. So it's taking your previous year's coaches and your current year's coaches, working with them, getting them into Success Club activity. When they do, you get a leadership point. And when they earn a leadership point, you have the opportunity to double that point by you hitting Success Club. Okay, so this is a category where you can get a lot of points. So let's say that in January, you had 2 personally sponsored coaches that hit Success Club that you signed last year in October. Signed them in October, January of this year, they both hit Success Club. You're going to get 2 leadership points for that. And then you hit Success Club in January, we'll double it and you get 4 points for that. So 2 personally sponsored coaches from last year could get you 4 leadership points towards the 25 points you're trying to get to become a team builder. Okay, those are the 3 ways that you earn leadership points within the Road to Elite. So I just want you to understand, don't overcomplicate it. You need to be hitting Success Club, signing coaches and customers, getting them into groups, supporting them within their groups, helping them get results and transformations, Hopefully some of those that are customers will become coaches. As you sign coaches, you're now going to start to help them get into Success Club activity. There's your personally sponsored 1+ SC. And then you're going to continue to work with them further to get your personally sponsored coaches to hit Success Club. That's the way you earn points in the leadership point category. Guys, you're looking for 25 points. As you hit Success Club and do these fundamentals, you can earn the 25 points needed to be a team builder, team leader, and on your way to Premier and Elite. I just want to touch on this. There are tools that are available to you to help you. And I can't talk about this enough. I was in Charleston, South Carolina for Super Weekend, I don't know, 3 days ago. And at that weekend, the coaches, I had an Elite 10 panel with Amy Silverman, Moira Kusaba, and Holly Hillier on it. And all we talked about was, it really came down to this fundamentals of doing the fundamentals consistently. And man, every one of them talked about the Success Club system tracker. Guys, if you want to set a goal to be a team builder at Beachbody, you need to find the Success Club system tracker. It's in your back office. It is the key tool to tracking your weekly activities to help you achieve Success Club. Okay, I can't reiterate it enough. When we talk to the top coaches, this is the tool they're talking about to help their personally sponsored coaches get into Success Club activity and achieve Success Club. So you as a coach need to be tracking your personal activity on the Success Club system tracker. Okay, the next thing we've got for you is there's a goal guide for Team Builder. It's already in the file section of the Champions page. So in the file section of this, you should go print this. And actually, Kevin Shaw gave a great suggestion. You should print 2 of these. One, where you're going to pencil in your plan for the year, how your points are going to happen. And then 2, the one where you track your actual activity. For January, you fill out January. For February, you fill out February. Guys, this tracker will simplify getting to Team Builder down to the very root fundamental work that has to be done in order for you to achieve Team Builder. Now, lots of coaches that we meet with will talk all the time about what are the fundamentals coaches. Like when we interview newer coaches, diamonds and 1-stars, we always ask, what do they need? A lot of times it comes back to they need to be told what to do. They're looking for the answers to build this business. And I will tell you that between having a tracker for your goals, whether it's Team Builder, Team Leader, Premier, or Elite, and having a weekly tracker to help track you hitting Success Club, guys, these are the key documents that can help you succeed in this business. So there's a Team Builder tracker. If you want to be a team builder by the end of 2020, this is the tracker. If you want to be a team leader, there's a separate one for that, where this will walk you through exactly what you need to be doing in order to achieve team leader before the end of the year. And then this is the big one. This is the goal guide for Premier and Elite. Now, obviously, if you're going to go for team builder, team leader, but you're like, you know what, I'm going to go for Elite. We put the qualifications for team builder, team leader, Premier, and Elite all on this one document. This then gives you the math on how to calculate your leadership points as you're rank advancing and building the business to achieve your goals. So I would tell you that these 2 documents are key for you to be able to track this entire year. You hear Carl talking about it. You hear Kim talking about it often. The guys, you need to print these. You need to have one Success Club system tracker ready to go every week. And you need to be tracking this. You know, if you work with one of my team in coach development, you know, a lot of times you'll say, man, I'm struggling with the business. Their answer is going to be, man, send me your tracker. Show me what you've been doing. So you really need to be tracking your activities so we know what it is you're doing so that we can support you better. But leverage the goal guide in order for you to set goals for the entire year. And I'm telling you, you can do it. You can do the work. We have a lot of incredible stories of coaches who literally became a coach in January and hit Elite in December of that exact same year. You can set the goal, you can achieve the goal, you can get it done. Last thing, if you go into your coach online office, this is in the back office. If you go under Road to Elite qualification, you're going to see this chart. These are the check marks I was talking about. Under team builder, it's your rank, it's your diamonds or emeralds, it's your leadership points, it's your weak leg volume. You're trying to get these boxes checked in order for you to become a team builder. Now, you can be checking boxes all the way across for team builder, team leader, premier, and elite. I just want you to understand that within your back office, all of this is trackable. We help you, we update it at the end of every month so you can see exactly where you sit on the road to elite. We go into more depth as you scroll down, and it'll show you exactly what's happening within your organization, what your business looks like, and you can track it and you can see it. Okay. Thank you guys. I know this is a little bit long. I know it's a little bit, a lot to take in, but I just want you to understand, keep it simple. Like, don't overthink this. You know, one of the key stories from Charleston was Moira Kusaba. We had this panel and we had Amy Silverman there, and Moira gave this story of when she was on her first Success Club trip. And I guess I should stop sharing my screen if it's going to be blank. And on this Success Club trip, there was a panel, and on the panel, it was the Elite 10 panel. We were asking the question, what are things that coaches should stop doing? And Moira said, she goes, man, I remember it just clear as day. They passed the microphone to Amy Silverman, and she says, coaches should stop thinking. They're overthinking everything, and they need to do the activities. They need to get into the work of the business. And it was so interesting to me to listen to Moira talk about how she just had to do the work and she had to commit. I'm going to help 3 people every single month and more if I can. I'm going to run the best challenge groups I possibly can. You know, we're heading into BOD groups. Man, I hope you're paying attention to that. If you're not, you should be running a group on the My Challenge Tracker app headed into the launch of BOD groups later this spring. Guys, we've got all these tools. We've got launches. We've got, you know, promotions. You got BOD groups as a tool that's coming. There's so many things available to you to help you build this business. We are trying to give you what you need to succeed. I'm telling you, if you don't have a system, if you're not using the Success Club system tracker, I would tell you, you got to start here. This is, I don't care what rank you are as a coach. I don't care if you're a superstar diamond or you signed up yesterday. The Success Club system tracker is the best tool you can use and leverage to be able to get on the road to elite, start earning the leadership points, in advancing your personal rank, and then helping your team start to advance, start to get personally sponsored coaches into Success Club activity, and then start to get personally sponsored coaches actually hitting Success Club. Well, if you have questions, comments, we'll pay attention to the comments below the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this is helpful. But let me tell you, you can do it. Please, man, set the goal right now. It's January. If you're going to go for it, you got to go for it now. Like, it's a huge advantage to set a goal to be team builder, team leader, premier, elite. Set it now in January, because that gives you 12 months of activity to achieve the goal. Don't wait till later in the year. Every month it gets shorter. The runway shortens as the year goes on. You want to start right now. You're on the call. You're watching this today. Get it done. Do it right now. Okay, guys, thank you.
Thanks, Doug. That's Doug Moss, the Vice President of Coach Development in the U.S. market. And I would just like to emphasize again what he said. Helping at least 3 people every single month. Start there. Helping those 3 people, and then helping your personally sponsored people help 3 people. Using the Success Club system tracker. You guys, it's proven, like Doug said, the people who are achieving Success Club, they are using that tracker. It really helps you organize yourself. It keeps you in track with time. You get more stuff done in a shorter amount of time because of this tracker. Thanks again, Doug Moss. Appreciate you taking the time to come and explain this. And you guys, this video will be housed here on the Champions page. You can come back and watch it over and over again, stop it and take notes. And again, all of the documents that he shared are in your coach office, and they are also here on the Champions page. Thanks so much, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Okay, so since you
Wait.